I don't trust AI. It's the fact of the matter. But I do. That's the weird part. But you know what? When you say it out loud, it feels a little bit different, right? But that's the exact sentence that stops conversations and sales in their tracks. And now, how silly is that? Because the moment that you try to rebuttal that and convince somebody that AI is trustworthy, you've already lost the framework. Now you're the one defending them without the person even having coming to their own conclusions, which I think is crazy pants. But I did it for a long time, and that was my biggest problem. So what I did is I took that exact objection that I was getting. No, I don't trust AI. I don't trust the results. I like human factor. Blah blah blah. So I said, okay, fine. Let's see what happens. So I fed it into Claude, and I wanted to get a better response and see what AI would come back about combating that issue. It took about 5 minutes, right? And I'm going to show you exactly what that response is before the end of the video. But here's what almost everybody does when they hear the word "I don't trust AI." They either argue or they defend it. That's exactly backwards. So the book Influence, right? It's one of the biggest takeaways I had from it was the fact that people don't trust claims; they trust verifiable proof. And once they do that and they do it for themselves, it's 10x more effective than you going like, "Hey, check this out. This marker is blue." They're like, "Well, I don't know. I got to write with it." That's them proving it. Like, oh, it is blue. Same thing like, oh my God, this AI does work. That's something totally cool. So one of the things that I did is that I started talking with a couple of my clients about this. And I got down to the root cause of why they didn't like AI, or they had the claim like AI is, I don't trust AI, is because they were getting generic robotic responses that copy paste. It looks like something plastic stuck up there, and anybody can tell it was BS, right? So I said, I think I can figure out what's going on with you. It's not an AI problem, it's a proof problem. And so that's a theory that I operated off of, right? So here's what it looked like when it got really messy in real life. So I was sitting down with a client and we were at their kitchen table and we were going over kind of the pros and cons of the property, what we'd want to do staging wise, so on and so forth. And they're like, I just can't see it. Like, because we had to rearrange this room, right? So I went in and I used the nano banana, the little yellow banana on the Google Home on the search bar on my phone. Well, why am I explaining it to you? I'll just show it to you right now. I use this, guys, and it's so stone cold simple. Whoops, where is it? See the big G right here? Hopefully you guys can see the big G. So I'm going to press that thing. See that yellow banana right here? That's what you push right there. And so I just took a photo of the living room. It was a little bit cluttered. And I said, hey, look, I want this type of furniture, this type of wall color. I want, this arrangement, and I want, like different color. Like we had to remove a piano, right? It did it in like 45 seconds flat. It was unbelievably awesome. And what I did then is exactly what's the most powerful thing ever. I just turned and showed it to them. And they're like, oh my gosh, that came from that? I'm like, yeah, try it yourself. Then they did it. And they didn't quite go in depth as much as I wanted them to on the description, but they got the same result. They got to see AI actually work. AI work. What am I talking? The CIA is at work, guys. No, the AI at work. Okay, so that's what worked for me. But let me tell you the exact line I got from Claude. And I'm going to put this in the comments down below. So if you guys want to go check it out, go ahead, check it out. So I plugged that in. I don't trust AI, right? Or I don't like AI. And here's the response. Fair. A lot of AI input is generic. Want me to show you what your numbers would look like in real time right now? Now, it could be numbers. It could be anything else, right? And once you do that, it is insane what you can get out of it. Like, well, another client of mine, actually, no, another agent that I work with, they were having trouble with their YouTube video and their numbers. And they're like, oh, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I said, okay, well, let's look at your numbers. So we went in and I showed them how to, kind of attach screenshots into Claude and so on and so forth. And Claude didn't just say, yeah, your numbers suck. They analyzed it to in nauseum and came out with this great little report that he's able to say, like, oh my gosh, like I have more people following me. I have more people watching it longer. This really works. I like this. I gave them encouragement. That's the good stuff. But the one thing you have to keep in mind when it comes to AI is paramount that you do this. Think about this. It's like your body. good intel in, good intel out. It's as simple as it gets. If you can see it, describe it to the T of what you want for an image to be created, right? If you want a certain piece of numbers, you ask it questions. I can do a whole video about exactly what to do. Here's the gist. Good in, good out. Bad in, bad out. End of story, hard stop, very easy to do. You won't have to defend AI anymore. It will defend itself once you understand how to work with it. It's like anything else. It's like baking a cake. Stuff has to go in the right order. I almost had a bad word, but I decided not to. Thank you, YouTube gods. Okay, so let's just close up with this one. AI, I don't trust AI. It's never really been about AI. It's been about, like I said earlier, the generic, lazy responses, the half-assed kind of responses that we get. It's because you've trained your AI for that. It's like a pet. If you feed it bad stuff, the pet's going to die, or it's not going to produce well, or it's not going to do anything well. Same thing with your AI systems, guys. Be very cognitive of what you put into your AI. And one of the thing is, here's a quick little tip before we go. If you want to get some real data, hard data for real estate, like myself, go get county records, past flyers, go Google search it, get every, portals, description, photos, county records, plot maps, inspections, disclosures, everything. Put it in and watch what happens. You will be utterly amazed. It'll create reports. It'll give overviews. It will write descriptions. You name it, it will do it. So give it a run, guys. If you found this helpful, just type in the comments helpful, and we'll keep making more stuff. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye.